we know that spirit have no clue around time, etc.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that we've been in a massive growth period for, a while now, and it's lovely to hear their thoughts on the reset, etc. But any ideas on timings of it? I know that's going to link back to the astrology, and I know the astrology is crazy, but it's like, oh god, the frustration of like Groundhog Day is real. And yes, I get in nature a lot.
Yeah, I know, and yeah, I totally get you, and I sat there as well. I feel at the moment we're going to have those episodes of when I've looked back and did some research today, and I was tuning into spirit. I was hearing what 2 years. Don't say 2 years. It's like 1.5 2 years. What I'm hearing, I'm like, no, we can't have that. But by looking back at history and about all the other things that have happened, I mean, I keep hearing January, possibly next year, but not saying we're going to be in lockdown now till that time, definitely not. I'm seeing that there's going to be those moments of where we're going to have waves where we can go out and do the best we can with what we've got life-wise and getting back to normality like we did last summer, where people, did a little bit of traveling, where people could go out, see each other. I think there's going to be that stepping forward. I think as we move into the winter again, things change for a very short time, very, very short time. But again, it's so unpredictable. I don't think anyone is predicting as far ahead as that. But really do feel that we're coming to the end of how it has been, and moving forward, it is that time of how we adapt, how we make changes, okay? How we make changes to how we want to live our life now. In the sense of the pandemic, I can see people getting out, and I know that you get out in nature. I know that, but it's like, it's almost as if we still haven't, okay, they just sort of said, it feels like for some people how they've had their favourite toy taken away from them, and yet you still can't have it back. And it's that frustration of doing what you want to do or being able to do certain things because life has been put on hold and it's changed a lot. But there is a little bit to and fro. Okay, thank you. They just brought me. It's like the seashore, the waves. It's to and coming at the moment. It's not totally gone yet, but we're working our way towards it. By summer, the summer months are very different. When we get to the June, July, August, September, it feels there's more freedom to do what we want to do. And it'd be interesting to see if the government then try to put us into another lockdown, but we won't allow it to happen. There's something there that I'm hearing. It's almost like a movement will not allow it to happen because it's making too many changes to people's lives. But I do feel that we're coming out of it. It's been like a year or so now. So yeah, or a year, maybe a bit more. So yeah, we are coming out of it. But it's just us to sort of, okay, they just said it's about us finding our own balance, how we stay aligned, how we can hear our own information, how it's about making sure that you are connected. It's about very much, so they told me this the other day, that now as we move forward, it's about really being aware of how you can connect, how you through meditation, how you through your practices, through you meeting like-minded people, how you find your own individual balance. Keeping yourself aligned will help you to move forward. There's going to be loads of people that will be discombobulated where they will feel a bit out of not knowing what's going on. And I was saying this morning to you as well, that they were showing me like a puppet on strings and feeling a bit, I don't know what's happening, I don't know where I'm going. And that's really for those who are not aligning themselves, who are not taking the time to do meditation, who are not taking that time out for themselves. To feel that you want things to remain the same as they were before the pandemic, it's impossible. They're not going to be the same. I mean, big organisations will be reshuffling and changing things around. So, more people working from home, if they choose to do that, there'll be more people that will turn around and say, I don't want to go work in the office. I want to have this, this opportunity. And also hearing, and by law, that almost as if it's put in place for some people that they'll be able to do it, because you can't disprove it doesn't work, because it does work. We've had this whole year for people working through home. So there's going to be many that's going to turn around and say, right, okay, I want to work from home now. You can't turn around and say to me that it doesn't work, because it does work. I've been doing it for the past year. So that's the restructuring of organisations. That's the restructuring of what's going to happen. And it's very much so of this Okay, they're saying to me also with the, oh, okay, this is to do with astrology, as in the sense of the communications, the technology, and how globally, how we're interacting more by technology as well. So again, life will be changed greatly. And for those who don't sort of move forward, it's almost like make way please for others to come through. Sorry, that sounds a little bit, but it's like you don't change and you get a little bit stuck in your ways, you're going to actually feel as if discombobulated, that it's going to feel a little bit, I think as your words, you said, if you get off a long flight from, I don't know, 7-hour flight or 14-hour flight, what time of day is it? Where am I? What's happening to me? And that's what it's going to be very much about. But it's about really now, for those who are aware that how they're feeling, for those who want a different way of life, this is the time. And it needed to happen, okay? So that's what I'm being told. Hopefully very soon. I think that's the answer. After all that, they do go on, honestly.